What does it mean that the House of Representatives has finally passed a bill to repeal and replace Obamacare? In practical terms, this is a surprisingly difficult question to answer because the bill that the House spent so much time and energy to get through on Thursday is probably never going to become law. It goes to the Senate. The Senate is going to have its own idea of what to do. So while there's a lot of debate about whether the provisions in the House bill will or won't work in the real world, we'll probably never find out because what the Senate passes will be different. But I think in political terms, there are three things you can say for sure as a result of what the House did. The first is that's a big monkey off the back of House Speaker Paul Ryan. He had convinced his Republican majority in the House, as well as the Trump White House, to adopt a health care first legislative strategy. If that didn't work, his leadership was going to be in serious question.
This would not have been possible if that weren't for these two gentlemen behind me. This is the fourth presidency I've served with. I have never, ever seen any kind of engagement like this. I want to thank Mike Pence and I want to thank President Donald Trump for their personal involvement in working with our members and working to get this right, for getting this done and getting us to where we are. Thank you, gentlemen.
Secondly, this does clear the way for consideration and potentially progress on some other things, particularly tax reform, but also maybe spending on infrastructure projects, an idea that has the potential to have some bipartisan appeal. The third thing is, and I think Republicans acknowledge this, that once they're done reshaping the healthcare system, they will own the problems associated with it. This is something President Obama and Democrats learned after they passed Obamacare. It was a painful lesson. I think Republicans are now going to discover the same thing. A first litmus test for that will be, can people with pre-existing conditions get health care at a reasonable or at least an affordable price under whatever new system emerges from all this debate? I think Republicans also know that when it comes to health care, the law of unintended consequences is always in full play.